I didn't know she was into farting on my face.
The fetus kind of like controlling the woman to go blow up abortion clinics.
There's levers in there and the buttons, and he's like... Hello and welcome to Cinema Casket Podcast, the podcast for everything scary, spooky, bone-chilling, and thrilling. This is the podcast that keeps you up to date with the latest horror movie news, trailer breakdowns, and finally our verdict. Will it be trash or treasure? I'm Dylan.
And I'm Johnny.
And what are we watching today?
We are going to review the trailer for the upcoming horror movie, as you could have guessed, of Obession, directed by Curry Baker, YouTube sensation and resident funny guy. Resident internet funny guy.
Oh, you think it's so funny.
I love it.
You think you're such a jokester.
Everyone's a jokester when you got jokes like these. Well, what do you say? Should we get on our way?
Yeah.
Should we get Obession?
Watch it.
Let's watch the trailer.
Have you ever actually flirted with Nikki?
He's got a crush.
It's so cute. If I had a wish, it wouldn't be for love.
A mid girl. Oh, I see where this is going. It's when your wish comes true and you hate it.
Oh.
He's like, I want her to like me.
But not that much.
Not like that. I didn't know she was into farting on my face.
Dude, what do her friends think?
They're all just like
curious about their reaction.
They're weirded out.
Oh, that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this was made by YouTubers.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, aren't girls weird when they laugh? I can see people hating this movie.
I can also, seeing it become a cult classic for the younger audience.
Nikki?
Yeah, not because it's bad, but
because it's
it's about a crazy female.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Dude, she looks like she absolutely killed it.
I was calling to see if there's a way I can cancel a wish.
I'm sorry, we don't really do that.
So she's just stuck like this forever?
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you live.
As long as I live.
I love that the support line is just like a stoner guy.
Yeah.
He's just like a coal farm. He's like, yeah, we don't do the wishes. Yeah, you're shit out of luck, man.
Yeah, man, you make the wish. That's your choice.
I make $7.50 an hour, man.
What are they in Oklahoma?
Yeah, they're in Mobile.
Mobile.
I'm a Mobile, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Make $7.50 an hour.
Rainbow, Alabama.
Catching leprechauns.
Initial reaction. I'm gonna say I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah?
Yeah, do you know who the actress is?
No. She looks like Anya Taylor-Joy a little bit.
A little bit.
Like she's got those eyes.
Alien
eyes.
Alien eyes. She just looks like she absolutely kills it. She made me so uncomfortable.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, it's there. You can just tell that.
I'm not sure if I can tell or not.
Really? I just got I got that feeling because it's such a range of emotion. Okay.
It didn't really seem like there was much. It was just her laughing.
Yeah, but it felt like she was being controlled. To me, it felt like she was being controlled.
Yeah.
And she was conveying it very well. It made me uncomfortable when she's laughing on the couch and when she's screaming at him or she's hiding in the corner and I don't know. To me, her performance looks like it's gonna
the whole movie
knock my socks off.
Yeah, the whole movie's gonna hinge on her performance. I'm not sold that she's amazing. I couldn't really tell. I kind of got the impression that it was gonna be oh, she's laughing at inappropriate times or she's doing evil things while laughing. Isn't that weird?
Well, that also looks it's cringe comedy, making people uncomfortable.
I was getting that vibe.
Yeah.
Where I was cringing. And it's definitely trying to do that in certain parts. I mean, it's just an abusive relationship. That's what the movie is.
Yeah, which can be funny and gory.
And it's an abusive relationship, and it's when getting everything you want is a bad thing.
Or like in the end of Willy Wonka, it's like, have you ever heard the story of the little boy who got exact everything he ever wanted?
What happened to him?
He lived happily ever after.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
He died.
Well, Grandpa Joe died.
Fuck Grandpa Joe.
Fuck Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe's a bitch.
Yeah. God damn, dude. Poor mother.
Just gets up, starts dancing. Like, just been laying in that bed this whole fucking time.
Lazy ass.
Making me work.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Doesn't take his mom. You get back there and scrub laundry in a giant bucket.
But anyway, I can definitely tell the direction or the writing or the delivery or whatever it is. Like the scene when they're at the party and they're all sitting around and Cooper Tomlinson's like, oh, dude, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like you see the YouTube influence or not sure what it is, but I see that aspect.
Gotcha. It's kind of bleeding through.
Like it could mean a couple different things. It could mean like there's some comic relief in this movie, you know, there's some comedy chops that they're going to use. Not funny, obviously. It looks like a straight up, you know, horror movie. But the other thing is that maybe they're just not that good of actors, or they're just kind of rookies and they cheesed it up.
Yeah. And that's okay with horror too. Like I can totally see what you're saying. Like we're not going to get like mind-blowing performances from every character in this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, like maybe it's easy to play like a deranged person who's just like screaming and uncomfortable. Maybe that's it's probably harder to play straight against that. I like if you're just like up and coming and you're kind of getting your feet wet.
Sure.
I think it would just be harder to play straight against that.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell for me too, because I noticed with horror trailers and movies, especially like this, it's just portrayed like very seriously when the actual tone of the movie might be slightly different.
Yeah.
You know?
I could see it.
Because they want to sell you the movie. So they're saying, oh, it's so scary. It's horrifying. It's haunting. You know?
Yeah. I mean, all of those like pop-up things, cinematic masterpiece, 4 stars, like all those things that pop up. One that's always kind of bothered me, and like I understand what it means, but it still bothers me. Instant classic.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't fucking know that.
Well,
and it happens all the time, and it's just like, how do you know this is gonna be like? That doesn't make sense.
Somebody said it.
This is like,
you assume
you're gonna go to a store and be like instant antique, and like
it's got to do is survive long enough.
Yeah, but
instant classic's very presumptuous.
Yeah, exactly.
I say that sometimes because I think that I have a vision. I'm like, this is gonna be an instant classic.
Yeah,
but you don't know who's saying it. They didn't give like who's the quote.
Well, they do, but it's in very small print.
Oh,
yeah. And so they always have the reference in the small.
Like,
it's just always bothered me because like I'd like to go back and watch some trailers that say instant classic from like 20 years ago and be like, is this now a classic, or are you shitting in my ass and I'm shitting and shitting out, but you shit in my ass?
It's not an instant classic, but like it's okay.
Yeah,
that's what they should say.
Okay, so on the topic of YouTube up and coming directors, getting their first chops this year, and also with only seeing the trailers and not seeing the movies, which one do you think is going to be the highest rated
that we've talked about?
Yeah, and we've kind of mentioned Iron Lung, so it'd be Iron Lung, Backrooms, and Obsession.
I mean, I pick Iron Lung.
Well, give me the 1, 2, 3.
I get those 3 choices.
Yeah, but rank them.
Iron Lung, Obsession, Backrooms. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna go Backrooms, Obsession, Iron Lung. I don't know what Iron Lung ended up getting rated either, so I don't know what they're really going up against. But just from the trailers alone and like the feeling I got from watching the trailers, that would be my guess.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about plot wise. What are they giving us, and what is the mystery? Backrooms, it doesn't interest me. It's too open ended, and it's
that whole thing is mystery.
I know, but there's no hook, and I'm not going to rehash exactly what I've said before,
Sure.
but it's directionless.
Okay, I gotcha.
From what I know now, it's directionless.
Mm-hmm.
Obsession,
too straightforward.
A little bit. I'm like, so he wants to get his wish revoked because he's like, oh, she's crazy, and I just don't know where it goes. I feel like an idiot saying that, but like, what's the point of this movie?
Yeah, unless it takes like a hard, sharp turn, it does seem like point A to point B.
You know what I'm most interested in is the little thing that he's holding, like the matchbook or whatever that is at the beginning.
Yeah, the one wish willow.
Yeah. And the phone call.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm most interested in, is what is this supernatural thing, or this thing that's granting wishes?
Yeah.
How does that work? What's the lore on that? What is going on?
And you know what? Maybe they'll go deeper into that. Like, I hope they do, because it's a really good point. It's kind of like in The Substance, you know, they have this nameless, faceless voice you are really curious about, but don't get to know much about. And it would be an interesting take to kind of get deeper. And he's like, fuck that. Like, you're going to give me my wish back, and I'm going to trace this phone number and like do all this shit. And like, maybe it'll take a different direction, which would be pretty interesting.
That's more interesting to me because we get the idea of the monkey's paw curling, or the genie's wish that interprets your wish the wrong way, or like Wishmaster.
Yeah.
The Jinn. Have you seen that?
I have not.
It's like a Jinn or a genie. It's like genie or something. That whatever you wish for, he just like makes it come true and it kills you.
That's pretty fun.
It's cool. Yeah. It's totally different than this. But my point is, we get that. Okay.
Yeah.
She gets obsessed with him. It's in the title. So I see this trailer and I'm like, I get it. Why do I have to watch this movie?
Yeah. What's something new that you're showing me?
Yeah.
What if he kills her in like the first half an hour? He's like, fuck this.
This sucks.
Like, well, because at the end of the trailer, it's like, well, the wish is still there until you die. Like, why can't he kill her? Like, that takes care of the problem too.
They probably don't want to be like that upfront with it, because then you know too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, like another thing was the most interesting thing they showed for maybe 2 seconds was him in gloves and like a mask, and he's like scrubbing bleach on the floor. He's like cleaning up blood.
Yeah.
It's like someone got murdered and he had to cover it up.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm interested in, is what situations do you get into?
Like he tries to hook up with another girl, and then she is watching from the chimney, you know, down
the chimney,
periscope, this upside down periscope.
She sees him,
and then breaks in through the roof, kills her, bites off her Achilles tendon, and pushes her down the stairs.
Yeah, she's slithering around on the ground, like behind the couch while they're making out.
And she's going,
and they're like, "What's the sound?" And he's like, "Don't, just kiss me, baby, kiss me." She sneaks like underneath the couch, pulls down her little ankle socks. Real life ankle biter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that she's crazy. I get that she cries and she laughs and she's mentally unstable and she's weird at parties and sleepwalks and does weird stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, who cares?
I mean, you got a good point.
Really?
But
Like, who cares?
but I am curious enough to go and check it out to see if there is more hiding beneath it.
Yeah.
Like it's got me there. So, with all that said, are you going to trash it or are you going to treasure it?
49, trashing it.
Whoa, 49. I'm not going to go like incredibly high on this, but I am going to go with a 68.
Okay.
I'm going to go with a 68.
Reasonable.
Yeah, and I can totally see it going higher or lower. Like it's really kind of one of those on the fence things. But I don't know. There's something about the performance that I can't really like exactly, tell you. But there was something that I felt in her performance. It did speak to me, and I felt like she did a really good job, and it made me uncomfortable.
It definitely made me uncomfortable.
And you know what? As all trailers do, or are meant to do, it made me curious enough to want to go check it out.
Yeah, I mean, a Gen Z horror. I'm sure that they present this in a cool way.
Yeah,
I did get those vibes, and that's what I look forward to with the next generation of YouTube to Hollywood type of pipeline.
Yeah.
Presentation is slick. They definitely grab your attention. They definitely know. Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
They keep it interesting. They keep it stylish, slick, and fast-paced.
Yeah, and I'm just curious about like having a YouTube following and having like an influencer type following already, and then you produce a movie. Like, how much does that help your numbers?
Okay, I know nothing, but I would guess it doesn't help.
No way.
I don't think people who watch YouTubers go to movies.
I don't know, man. I heard. I hadn't even heard of Iron Lung until I was at work, and people are like Markiplier, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then they're like,
that's different.
Why?
I think that's like the exception to the rule. Because you pick Markiplier, like the biggest YouTuber in the world besides Mr. Beast.
Okay.
Maybe like that's like the exception to the rule. That's not every YouTuber that
I think a fan following is a fan following, like big or small. Like I feel like
there's levels though.
Markiplier
is
definitely levels.
Huge. Like the level of just promotion that he can get from just YouTube. Get people that know about the movie.
Yeah.
And that works for every big channel. But the level of like, oh, I'm a whatever my name is. I'm a Barker fan. You know? I've never heard of that. But Markiplier fans, I've heard that like 100 times.
Okay. I mean, you have a point. So total box office for Obsession. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, Iron Lung was about 40 million.
That's crazy.
It's pretty good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
What did Undertone make? Its opening weekend, like 20 million?
I'm not sure what Undertone ended up with.
It was
Iron Lung,
big.
that was not opening weekend, that was total.
Exactly. I didn't look at the total for Undertone, but I know the opening weekend was big.
It was decent. We'll have to look into that. I'm thinking for Obsession, like a total, maybe like 30.
30?
Yeah, because this is being,
promo pretty hard.
This is being promoted, and it looks interesting enough, and I think it'll.
I don't think it's going to be that big. 30 million is huge.
30 million isn't huge, but then again, The Bride did open up to 13 million, which is fucking crazy.
People did not want to see that.
Yeah.
I really did. I really wanted to see it.
Yeah, I didn't.
When you said the 30 million, you're talking
total.
Yeah, I guess that's not that big. But
just throwing out an estimate because I kind of like this whole idea of comparing these three movies at this like the first half of the year.
I've been super spot on. I pretty much guessed like how much they bought Undertone for. I was like, they probably bought it for 2 to 2.5 mil, and then that was pretty spot on. And then when we went to go see it, it was pretty much a matinee, like not a matinee, but it wasn't like a late night viewing.
Right.
There's a lot of people in the theater.
Yeah.
I was like, this probably made 20 million.
Yeah.
I'm the money man.
You're the money man.
Ask me any money and I can tell you how much it is.
Okay, how much is Obsession going to make?
22.
22. You know, speaking of money, I had this thought earlier today. I was at a pho restaurant and they have all sorts of different currency on the walls, right?
Yeah.
What country was the first one to put political figures on their money?
Probably a really old type of money.
Yeah. You think like China?
Yeah, that's probably right.
I was just curious because it's such a trend, you know. I also like the ones where it's just like birds and
It's much cooler.
yeah, like fuck political figures. Let's put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it.
But before we get into that, I just wanted to say that my top 3, if I'm thinking about it, my top 3 found footage horror movies
Right.
were wrong.
Oh, they're wrong?
But I picked.
You put any thought
It's
into it
like
before
now
you said?
that I thought too much.
Oh, so you put too much thought into it.
Yeah. I should
Okay.
have just gone instinctual mode.
Sure.
Because now we're at Cinema Casket. We're still trashing the trailers or treasuring the trailers, but we're Cinema Casket. We're all things spooky. We're going grimy, grisly. We're doing ghouls.
Yeah. Goblins.
So why did I pick like the safest movies? I feel like, right?
I mean, it's your opinion. So what are you changing your answers to?
Well, I'm just saying that I picked just like the most approachable movies that you could like recommend to people. When
Okay, so it wasn't your true favorites.
I
You
thought
were
of
just-
better ones.
Okay, so you're
Last Night with the Devil is a pretty good choice because it's not what you would immediately think of.
yeah.
But I should have picked like Cannibal Holocaust.
Is that a found footage?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
People like investigated that for animal cruelty and cannibalism because they thought it was real.
That's awesome.
Yeah, should have picked that, and I should have picked like Faces of Death.
Okay.
I think Traces of Death and Faces of Death. I think they're both things, but I think what I'm thinking of is Faces of Death. It's just like real videos of like people dying.
Oh God.
Or
Fuck.
like they have like NASCAR crashes and like highway collisions, and then they have like people ODing, I think, or I don't know. I haven't like watched it, but
Yeah.
I like know of it. I like that. No.
Well, how could that be your favorite if you haven't seen it though?
I saw like a few seconds of it, and I was like, "That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
a movie."
See, I would have picked Quarantine,
Quarantine. Wait.
the like American remake of the Spanish horror movie Wreck.
Oh,
That movie.
I thought
That
about
movie
picking
got me when I saw it in
Wreck,
theaters.
but- Go ahead. I just don't. I think Rex sucks.
Oh, okay. Well, I like Quarantine. I haven't
Word.
gone back
Maybe I'll
and
try
watched
that.
it, but
Let me try that one.
I enjoyed it. That was one of my favorite. And now, where would I'd probably throw in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
You really like that movie.
I love
just
that movie.
Haven't seen it.
Oh,
It sounds cool though. John
dude.
Goodman. Everything you say about it interests me.
well, it's also interesting because it's like a pseudo sequel to Cloverfield, right? So Cloverfield's a found footage like monster attack movie,
Yeah.
and 10 Cloverfield Lane is more, 3 people inside of a bunker,
Sounds better than
and they can't leave the bunker, and it's John Goodman's bunker, and he brings
my
in this
bunker.
girl, and he's like, "Oh, that's my girl," but then she lets this guy in, and he's like, "You bitch," and it gets very uncomfortable and like very tense, and it's like my favorite John Goodman role.
Well, I'm gonna watch it.
It's awesome. 10 Cloverfield Lane.
The original Cloverfield in theaters. I got so nauseous watching that movie.
I heard that. I did not catch that one in theaters.
I got motion sickness, and there's this part where a guy gets like impaled by rebar,
Yeah.
and like they yank it out of him. So it's like gruesome material. Not that gruesome, but the camera movement will make you nauseous, and then they're showing like gross stuff happening.
Mm.
I started to sweat. I thought I was going to throw up, and eventually it passed.
You had a blood panic.
Straight on blood panic. And I've never felt that way in a movie. Like I'm actually going to throw up.
Well, whether it was a good feeling or a bad feeling, it was a memorable feeling.
Sort of like the movie. Is it good? Bad?
Memorable.
Exactly.
I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it in theaters, but I heard that so much when that first came out. Everyone's like, "Nah, it made me sick," and I was like, "All right."
It's because they went super crazy with the found footage.
Yeah.
They were like,
it's just like one dude running the whole time.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, looking back on it, very innovative and memorable and novel.
Yeah. Well, how about we do our own horror short called Found Footage, and it's just like feet, but like stepping on nails and tacks and Legos and blood and chickens.
Chicken stomper?
Yeah.
Might already be a thing.
Oh, you're a chicken stomper, are you?
Come out to Ireland and we'll show you.
We'll show you how to stomp on chickens out here. You know, earlier today, I'm just going to have a little brag session.
Ooh.
I did my best Australian accent.
Hey.
And it made me feel really good. I'm not going to do it now because it
won't live up to the hype.
But it made me really happy.
Good. I don't think I could do that accent.
Yeah. Usually it's like, well, I'll put another shrimp on the pie, eh? And then this one, I was like, oh, this actually sounds like a real person and not like some fucking clown.
Yeah. It always comes out as a surprise. You'll just like nail an accent.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
People think that they're like, whoa, that was amazing. And you don't tell them. I have no idea how I just did that. You ask John and he'll tell you. I did like the best Cheech Marin impression one time. And I was never able to replicate it. I feel that just kind of longing for impressions that you used to nail.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do a Kevin Hart that was people used to go crazy for.
Mm-hmm.
I get nowhere close. I just gave up.
Yeah, no, I did that, and then I was like, should I be doing a Cheech Marin impression in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
But that one moment, that was great.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. Have you watched any new horror movies since we last talked?
I don't think so.
You watch any like Al Qaeda videos or what was the stuff you like? You like watching car crashes and people in the ER?
I mean, yeah, obviously my point I was trying to make was I just wanted to pick more niche, like crazy things that people probably haven't heard of.
Yeah, but I feel like to recommend something, you kind of have to like.
I know, that's why it was just kind of like an honorable mention.
Gotcha.
Why even mention the Blair Witch Project? Everybody already knows that.
Yeah, but if it's your favorite, then it's your favorite.
Cannibal Holocaust is just cooler.
All right.
That should be my number one. As far as like style factor.
Yeah.
Sure, it might not be the most watchable, followable plot or anything like that. But it's just nuts.
When did that come out?
70s, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah, they went to court or got arrested or something for animal cruelty because they were like, this movie's too fucking real. Like, there's no way this is fake.
I don't know if I want to watch that. Do they actually kill animals?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's all fake.
I might have to look up the court case before I watch that one.
Yeah.
It's like I enjoy horror and all, but I don't want to watch real animals get murdered.
No, of course not. That's
or people.
No, I will probably never watch Faces of Death. I saw just like part of it when I was editing the last episode, or not the last one, but
well, wasn't there a movie that recently came out that was like a similar title? Like came out this Friday?
It's
is that kind of what it's based off of?
I know very little about it. I think you're talking about like the Charlie XCX Faces of Death.
Yeah.
It's got snuff elements. Like it's inspired, but obviously
it's not real.
It's not trying to be passed off as an actual snuff movie.
Okay, I did get a message from a friend the other day that said that it was surprisingly good. Going in low expectations and kind of like, wow, go check this out.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I looked up the reviews. It's like on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like a 69, 68 for Faces of Death. So, majority of people, 7 out of 10, kind of liked it.
You just never know with a movie like that.
Yeah. And we were talking about Backrooms recently. And there was another liminal horror movie that came out this week called Exit 8.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about it, but the reviews are pretty damn good.
So are you just like in a car the whole time?
No, I think it looked like a train. He's in a train station.
Oh, train station.
But you know, the ratings and the reviews were pretty good, so it's definitely something that I want to check out more. If you have seen the new Faces of Death or Exit 8, please let us know if we need to go and spend our time checking these out in theaters. Very curious about what you guys think.
And yeah, we're gonna go into some more Gen Z horror.
Yeah,
Obsession. I feel like that fits in to kind of what we talked about Kane Pixels. It's like very similar thing.
Yeah. It seems to be a strong trend early this year.
And we didn't even like seek out this trend. It's just, this is just what's new. This is just what's coming out, you know?
Yeah. And like, you know, the more that we kind of focus and pay attention, you know, we're going to notice more trends. And this just so happens to be the third movie this year from a YouTube, I don't know, do you call them celebrities? YouTube star?
I don't know what you call them.
YouTube made filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with that. Yeah, written and directed by Curry Baker. And what was the name of his YouTube channel?
This is a bad idea.
This is
I
a
think
bad
that,
idea.
yeah, I think that's
Okay.
what it's called. Comedy skits.
Yeah. And, you know, Jack had showed me several years ago this guy's YouTube stuff. Fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious.
Kind of like a classic, like Bratz and Beretta. Like,
Yeah. It was just, I don't know, him and his partner, was it
Cooper Tomlinson.
Cooper Tomlinson. Just amazing timing. And
They're funny guys.
Yeah. And like really good writing, and just like, I feel like that goes hand in hand with horror, is like good timing and good writing. If you have that, you can kind of take the next step into horror, going to comedy to horror.
When we talked about that earlier, I thought that was kind of like a more forced thing. And now I'm realizing that it's really not.
Yeah.
It's really become kind of not standard, but it's become kind of just a pathway.
Yeah. Like the parallels are there. So I'm curious where people doing horror go next.
That's a good question.
Do they go to drama? Like, you were really good. You were really scared in this scene. Now you can be scared of losing your kid to leukemia.
I don't know where they go. Do they want to go anywhere else?
Oh, I have no idea.
You're saying, oh, you make horror movies. Why don't you
shut the fuck up and do your job?
I mean, they probably want to go Hollywood. Some of them.
Yeah, I suppose. We don't know everyone. But that guy who drank everyone's blood,
he knows us all deeply.
Yeah, he is everyone.
On level you wouldn't understand.
Yeah. So shall we check out the trailer for Obsession? This movie's coming out mid-May, and this was a touchstone. Capstone. Thank you. I got those confused.
So yeah, made for under $1 million, low budget movie, and then they flipped it with a bidding war between Neon, A24, and the one who actually bought it was something.
Capstone.
No, Capstone produced it.
Oh, it was Focus Features who actually bought
Focus
it.
Features.
Right.
So, yeah, horror movies cheap to be made. Flip you for some money.
Yeah. And, you know, this premiered at TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival, last year at their midnight showing, and got really good responses and stuff like that. And it's also playing at South by Southwest. Only difference is they had to take out some head smashes from the time between Toronto International and South by Southwest.
Literally.
Like, literally, they had to cut the amount of head smashes in one scene to make it go from NC-17 to R. And obviously you don't want to go NC-17 because that cuts out, you know, an audience. Like,
well, I think that's probably a good thing.
I mean,
I can't handle too many head smashes.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, is there anything left?
like Talk to Me, that head smash
Oh, yeah.
was haunting.
Yeah.
And I liked it because it haunted me deeply.
Yeah.
But like, say there was more of those or crazy, more gory ones, I'm not sure if I would be having the same sentiment.
Yeah, I mean, there's just it's timing. It's a fine line. Because like also
So
if you
smash
just
your head at the right time, give yourself a brain injury.
you know what? Like speaking of head smashes, a head smash that I really like. Okay, it's in Hereditary,
Oh,
but it's not the one you're thinking.
Yeah, no.
It's not the Post. It's the kid in the classroom when he smashes his face on the desk.
Yeah.
Oh man, the fear in his eyes was just like crazy. Oh man. Like, I mean, he didn't stick his tongue out and do all that shit, but just his reaction to it was just felt so like honest. And yeah, that's just one of many head smashes I've seen and fucking had a bloodlust for, and that was just one that really stuck with me.
You know, the one that put me in a blood rage?
What's that?
Drive.
Where
He caves in that guy's
oh my god,
head, front of his head with the back of the bottom of his boot.
Yeah.
I was like, that was maybe the only cool thing. I was like, well, that was cool.
You know, something in Drive is when like Albert Brooks either gets stabbed or stabs someone.
Yeah.
That sounded real. Like,
I can't remember. They slice his chest open or his face.
Right in there.
Yeah,
It just sounded really real. That was like one of those like sounds in a movie that really just
the violence was cool in Drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a cool part.
Yeah. Violence was pretty sick.
There's a lot of cool parts. Cool things.
I got a little game for you today.
Okay.
You ready to bring back Greenlight or Gaslight?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to flip this, and this time I'm going to see if you can guess the real.
Because I fooled you last time.
You did.
I didn't think I was going to. That surprised me.
Well, yeah, I mean, it helps to not have seen the movie. And I don't know if you've seen the real one. So I
even
guess
if I have seen it, you should describe it in a way where it's not obvious what movie it is.
that's what I'm gonna try. That's I think that's the whole point, right?
Describe it in a weird way.
No, I got the synopsis right now.
Okay, so you're gonna read two movie pitches.
I'm gonna be reading two movie synopsis. One is real and one is fake. And Farrell here, Dylan, needs to guess which one is the real synopsis in the real movie. I present to you Greenlight or Gaslight.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I feel like I set the bar kind of high with the last one, where now you want revenge. Like I feel like it inspired you to like, oh, I'm going to get him back.
Well, I wrote this about 20 minutes before you got to my house. So I guess we'll see. All right. Number 1. Excuse me. Shannon, a newly pregnant nun, must hide her illegitimate secret from her fellow members of the cloth and God himself, as she tries to navigate the moral dilemma of having a child or letting it go. Until one day, after a visit from an unknown demonic being, the unborn child takes over Shannon's body and mind and starts to make choices for itself, leading to a massacre of sheep, drowning a priest in holy water, and much more nonstop chaos, madness, and questions of faith.
Cool. Damien.
It's all for you, Damien.
Damien's in the womb. He's going nuts in there.
Well, let him out then.
Let's go fucking batch.
She's going fucking nuts.
Tearing up me belly.
Let him out me belly.
He in there kicking around.
You
doing
ready?
devilish things.
You ready for number
Conjuring
2?
up the devil. praising Abazoo.
He's praising.
I almost said praising Allah, so I had like had a little mental.
Abazoo. All right.
I had to like stop myself from saying praise Allah.
That was probably for the best. Number 2. Okay. A college professor takes a student to a sleazy New York motel and becomes the first victim of a sharp-toothed murderous condom assigned to Assigned to the case, Luigi Macaroni, a gay cop, visits the motel, picks up a young hustler named Billy, and takes him into a room where they barely escape intact from an attack by another vicious prophylactic. Macaroni must then overcome the understandable doubts of his superiors to launch a full-scale investigation into the deadly condoms.
Oh my god. Well, obviously that one sounds fake, but it could be a trick. It could be reverse psychology. You made the other one sound less crazy, so I would pick it.
What you gonna do?
I'm so torn. Are you playing mind games with me?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Because one of them just so normal and one of them so crazy. I feel like this is a trap.
It's a twap.
Or it could be a double trap.
It's a double twap.
Where you knew I would see the mind games coming, so you did a fake mind game. You just straight up found a crazy movie and then wrote like a normal like movie about a nun. Which sounds like The Omen. Sounds like maybe like a spin-off of The Omen where they're like if Damien
was just in the belly the whole time.
How is that a movie though? How could they make a movie where the child doesn't get born? That doesn't even make sense. How is that even?
I think it's like, it's possessed.
I know, but like, does it burst out and start running around?
No, it takes control over the body and it takes control over the woman. So the woman's doing all this stuff because
there's levers in there and the buttons and he's like control, yanking on cords.
Yeah.
It's like a puppet.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
That does not sound real. I know it sounds like more real than something you glossed over very quickly. Was condoms killing people.
Hey, look, I just read the synopsis of both of these very real and or not real movies.
Because you didn't say they were, they didn't say that the condoms had been altered or weaponized. You were saying that like the condoms like actively killed, murdered or whatever. And you didn't explain that. You didn't explain why you phrased it like that.
Why do I have to explain anything more than what I read?
I'm not saying you should have. I'm just analyzing this.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit too much because now I'm so confused. I really do kind of want to see the movie about the baby, though. I'm going to say that one's fake. The baby movie's fake. And the killer, the prophylactic, you said?
Prophylactic, condom, whatever you want to call it.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm going to say that one's real.
That is real.
I knew it!
Killer condom. Yep.
That's a real movie.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I know. I own it. It's a great.
How do they kill? Shark? Do they have one, two?
So they just inch around and it's like they have like a full mouth of teeth, and then they go and specifically bite off gay guys' dicks.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
The teeth around the entrance?
Yeah, the like where you put in.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's great. And I just love that the guy's name is Luigi Macaroni. Like,
I totally forgot that. Almost just hearing that made me just pick it.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
I was like, Luigi Mangione?
No, not Mangione. Macaroni.
Fuck, dude. That was a huge like game changer, that name.
Yeah.
That almost made me just pick it straight up.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
Oh, boy. Maybe like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Jeez. We were doing some wild stuff back then.
It's great. And you should totally watch it.
I gotta watch that now.
Yeah. I'd let you borrow it, but I spent a little too much money to get this. I had a copy and I lost it.
It's like,
I was like, I need another one. Yeah, I mean, it's like a little bit. It's hard to find.
I have my ways.
There you go. You'll find it.
It's probably
But there you go,
somewhere.
another game of green light or gaslight. Farrell, you were 1-0 while I am 0-1. And we shall see where this goes.
I loved the one that you wrote, by the way.
Thank you. I was just talking to Rachel earlier, and I was just like, okay, I got to think of something.
I was like, isn't this just like a prequel to Omen or something?
Originally, I had the fetus kind of like controlling the woman to go blow up abortion clinics.
That is hilarious.
And I was like, maybe a little too far. Like,
okay.
all right. Are we? Let's leave the people with something to watch this week.
Oh yeah, what are we watching?
We're watching Cabin in the Woods.
That's right.
We're talking a little stoner comedy with the celebration of National Weed Day 420. As a former super stoner, Cabin in the Woods has always been one of those top horror comedies of all time. Top three horror comedies of all time. If you have not seen it, it is hilarious. It is creative. It is clever. It's got a great cast. So yeah, check out Cabin in the Woods.
Classic trope reversal.
Yeah.
Double reverse.
And
Choke slam.
The always very handsome Chris Hemsworth.
DDT on that trope. Yeah, but that's on the Roku channel and streaming on Canopy.
Or get off your ass and buy some physical media.
That too. It's that good.
It is that good.
Well, thanks for watching the Cinema Casket. Hope you have a spooky day.
And a creepy week.
Bye, y'all.
Good night. Thanks for watching another episode of Cinema Casket. Be sure to join us every Monday as we discuss upcoming horror movies and horror movie news. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and anywhere you get your podcast needs. And once again, I'm Johnny.
And I'm Dylan.
Go die.